Change will be front and center in New York City later this morning. It's called the People's Climate March. It's going to be big, and it's going to urge the government to support efforts to dramatically try and reduce global warming. People from Connecticut will be joining in. News 8's Brian Spiros live this morning in New Haven with the very latest as they leave. Brian.
Well, good morning, Jim. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is a very big event. Roughly 250,000 people are expected to gather in New York City for it. As you just mentioned, there will be people going down from Connecticut. Some of them are behind me here, this group. There's also people going down from Hartford and throughout the rest of the state. And joining me right now is Reverend Stephanie Johnson, who's sort of the leader of the group, we could say, so to speak, the spokesperson. For people who may not be aware, what is today all about and the reasoning behind it all?
The People's Climate March is being held in advance of the UN Climate Summit, which is being held on Tuesday. The Climate Summit is bringing together UN leaders and leaders from all over the world to talk about a treaty about climate change. And so the People's Climate March is being held to raise awareness and let people know that we are concerned about creation, we are concerned about God's earth, and that something has to be done about the climate.
And this is something that impacts all of us in the world. Now, personally, what made you and everyone else want to go down to be part of this?
As people of faith, as Episcopalians, we believe that God loves all of God's creation, and so the climate is suffering and we need to be responsive to it. And so we march in joy, we march in hope, we march in possibility, knowing that God is with us and we are with God, and we hope that the climate improves.
And we should mention, too, this is just not adults. There's younger people going and sort of witnessing to this and the issue that needs to be tackled.
Right. On our bus, we have a 5-year-old, we have a 10-year-old, we have teenagers. We're meeting up with youth groups from all over the country. Youth groups are coming down from Boston on buses, and throughout New York City, we've gathered youth groups who are Episcopalians to march with us and say, this is our future. Let's make a difference.
Very good. Well, good luck today. You all have a safe trip down here. Good Morning America has a crowd. Good Morning Connecticut now has a crowd here. The march, by the way, will kick off at 11:30 this morning in New York City. That is the very latest. We're reporting live this morning from New Haven. Brian Spiros, News 8.